Welcome to my living room. Today my living room is all the way home to beautiful Sonoma County, California, right in the heart of the wine country in Pen Grove, California. And this is part 2, working with Esmeralda, a 4-year-old Lusitano all the way from Portugal that has a background of being actually bred and raised to be a bullfighting horse. She's an exquisite mare. You can check out last week's show on the internet on our homepage, and you saw this. This is part 2 of our pre-flight checklist. Last week I went through a whole detailed step-by-step process of passing a pre-flight checklist on the ground. Now I'm on horseback. This horse has had a handful of rides. Let's go ahead and see how we do on passing this test in the round pen before we go out on a ride. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great show. So here's one of the first tasks I'd work with her on. Could I do this? I want to make contact with her. You've been following our material. Right there, I got her pole. If I don't have her pole, I'm probably not even in the building yet. And so we just started working this pole with her where she actually will break vertically to my little hackamore. Now check it out. I'm going to make contact on here and have her give this little yes gesture. Right now she's saying, I don't know. She gave yes right there. I let go. So that's one of the first things I'd ask if I can move her pole in a yes gesture. We got tons of material online. On the homepage, you can watch some past TV shows for free and you really check out more of this material. The next task I'd ask from Esmeralda would be this. Could I get her to bend laterally here? Lateral flexion. Now, I can get the pole, the lateral flexion on the ground before we get on her back too, so just know that going in. Let's go ahead and get a lateral bend again with her here. But if you're seeing what I'm doing when I'm getting this lateral flexion, I'm actually able to get vertical flexion, then I carry it to a lateral bend. So it's a step, it's way beyond like a one-rein stop. So check it out. I want to get her pole soft. Now I'll bend her laterally. Pretty cool, huh? Check out this side here. Watch me get her pole, where she breaks the pole, where she's mentally quiet, and get that lateral bend right there. And a nice little halter and lead rope. We take a very slow, methodical process to working these young horses. There's no reason to go ahead and start putting pain into this young little girl. She's a nice little mare. We're going to keep a real good, happy expression about this. So let's try this now. I'm going to go forward with her. She's had a handful of rides. And here's one task I'd like to be able to do with her while we're walking along. Could I have her say yes while I'm walking along and making contact with my little bozelle? And right when she gave, I gave back. Okay, so there again, she only had a handful of tries on this, but you can see I'm going to keep a forward walk on her and see if when I'm walking, can I get her just to give me that pull again? Just like that. Now, let's see if we can do this. Then again, I would not lead the safety of this arena until I had that. If I didn't have this, I'm not going to lead the safety of this corral. I didn't pass that pre-flight checklist. Now I'm not going to go out there and fly her around town or out in the back 40. I want to make sure we get things done nice and quietly in here first. Let's see if we can get that pole again. Now, let's see if I can take this pole, the softest of the pole, and move her hind end. Move her hindquarters away. Move her hindquarters away. Move her hindquarters away. And I'll go right back to getting that pole soft again. And move the hindquarters away, just like, now check it out. I want that pole with it. Like that. Wow, you saw that. When I moved her hindquarters, I had her stepping away from my leg. And I was more concerned about keeping the rhythm and the forward motion, and I wanted to have that pole soft. Well, a few times she gave me the hind end, but she was kind of resistant at the pole, so I had to stay in until I had an overall softness to build in my next move. Keep her soft in my hands. Move the hindquarters away. Get her off my leg. Get the pull back. Just like that, reward off. Now, what if I would have stopped before she was like that? If I'd have stopped and she was moving her hind end and she was resistant and heavy and numb and dull, you're just putting more resistance in there, ladies and gentlemen. So that was twice I've done that. Let's try this one more time. And I want her to be able to give to my hands and give to my legs and keep a nice cadence and flow. There's a softness. Here comes my disengagement. Move that hind end away. Get the pole back. Just like that. And so you'll see this again. Let's go ahead and change directions. I'm getting the pole, got the hindquarters to go away. Hey, we'll change our bend. We'll go off to the right now. And notice that I'm keeping a good rhythm and a good forward walk. So when I'm making contact on her, I'm not getting a reduction of speed. And that's what happens too often. When we pull too hard here, we kill the forward motion. So you'll see me sometimes spank her butt to go forward. I got to keep that forward, and get that balance in my hands. Let's try to pull on this side here. And now she's prepared. There, she said yes. Now let's get the hindquarters. Hindquarters step away. Hindquarters step away. Just like that. Hey, right off. So, boy, I went in there. Notice before I actually went in to get the move, I had the forward motion. I had her vertical soft. I created a lateral bend, displaced the hindquarters, and boy, got out of there without losing my vertical softness or my forward motion. Let's try that again. Get her soft in the pull. And here comes my indirect rein. Here comes moving the hindquarters. A little half halt, that means a rebalance and right off. You're saying, well, what's a half halt? That means when I got to hold her, she kind of got a little sticky, little adjustment at the pull to get her vertically soft and not to kill that forward motion. So I'm going to make lots of little adjustments with my little hackamore here, my halter and lead rope. And we'll try this again, one last time. Get the hindquarters, get off my leg, get over. Wow, pretty cool. So, a disengagement on both directions with her in our pre-flight checklist. Now, here comes another move right now that is very, very important, and we've only done this with her, I think, like once. And it's actually, now we did it on the ground in last week's show where I actually did a little leg yield, a little lateral move. Boy, ladies and gentlemen, if I can't get this horse laterally off my legs, I am not going to leave the safety of a controlled environment or our pre-flight simulator here. And so let's go ahead and see now if I can prepare her body and get her to yield laterally off my left leg sideways. Pretty cool, huh? A leg yield. A little young baby, handful of rides. Boy, I'm getting her prepared, soft in my hands, and I can now move the whole body sideways. Let's check that out. Let's get her prepared. All this was done on the ground first. Here we go. Get off my left leg. Yield to that left leg. Very nice. A nice little leg yield. Notice you see me do things probably no more than 3 steps and no more than 3 times. The way you'd work with a mule. You know, mules demand that you work with them the way a horse should be worked. And so horses will tolerate way too much injustice. We want to go ahead and give her the opportunity to be well prepared, full understanding of the material ahead of her, get her set up, get her prepared, and reward her for that smallest change and slightest try. And that's how we take our approach here. So when you come out to one of my schools, we have schools here from 7 days, well, if you come out from 1 day to 7 days to 14 days to 24 days, all the way up to a year program you can invest in your time here. Leave your horse, fly in and out if you're so inclined.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Join the No Dust Love membership today for only $20. Join Dennis Reis live online in his evening classes 1 night a week. Watch and learn horse training techniques live on select weekends. Chat and ask questions of Dennis in real time. Miss a class? Not a problem. All classes are recorded. You can watch anytime. Access to a huge online library. Special pricing for Reis Ranch clinics. 25% off Wrangler Western wear. 15% off all horse handling equipment. Private access to a members-only online forum. Get help and advice from Reis Ranch instructors. An educational DVD is mailed to your doorstep every single month, and you have access to our online classroom. Join today for only $20 a month. Call now, 800-732-8220, or log on to reisranch.com. That's reisranch.com. Join the No Dust Club today and receive a Dennis Reis Ultimate Horseman's Flag for free.
Hey horse lovers, you whispered and we heard you. The Dennis Reis Horseman's Flag has been improved again. Some of you said your arms were tired from hauling all that heavy fiberglass. Our new horse flags are lighter weight for easier handling and more flexible for a more refined feel, and have a light polycarbon core with a soft rubber exterior. They're still sturdy enough for a firm reinforcement when necessary, but it's so much more comfortable to carry. They come in 4 fabulous, fashionable colors: ruby, sapphire, onyx, and emerald. Of course, our flags still have an ergonomic grip and hook for safely untangling rope or cinching a difficult horse. Order yours today. 800-732-8220 or order online at reisranch.com. At Reis Ranch, we have the techniques, tools, and education system for you to bring out the best in your horse. You can succeed. The foundation for success is our Mentor Series Home Study program, an easy-to-follow approach to training and problem-solving. Any horse lover can follow it. When you buy the Mentor Series, you also get 1 month of online support in our No Dust Love, that's live online video education program. You'll watch Dennis live and chat with him in real time without leaving home. No time to watch online? We'll send you a monthly training DVD instead. No Dust Love members can search our online learning center for any behavior challenge, then watch as Dennis solves the same challenge gently and effectively with a variety of real horses. Our learning center has volumes of problem-solving information, all you could ever want.
Announcing year-round clinics at Reis Ranch, Pengrove, California. Ride for 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, 24 days, 60 days, or year-round. The next Reis Ranch clinic begins August 23rd and ends September 5th. Ride 1 day, 7 days, or all 14 days. Take advantage of our weekend special. Sign up for September 21st and 22nd, and 2 people can ride for the price of 1. Call today for cost and information. 800-732-8220 or reisranch.com. Don't miss out. Come and see Dennis Reis live. Call or go online for No Dust Tour free passes for the following locations: September 7th and 8th, Livermore, California. September 21st and 22nd, Pengrove, California. Call today for our 2-for-1 special. 2 people can ride for the price of 1 at all of our No Dust Tour stops. Get your free passes today. Call 800-732-8220 or go online at reisranch.com.
Welcome back to Dennis Reis Universal Horsemanship.
Just have them yield to my left leg. Going to ride that left hind up to the right front. A nice little leg yield with our little baby. Nice little lateral move just like that. Pretty cool. Hey, let's try it on the right side now. So things are going pretty smooth right now for our pre-flight checklist. I'm looking forward to taking her out on a ride here before too long because we have our foundation built pretty good in our round pen right now that I can move her body parts. We go outside these arena walls, she may want to take over leadership. If she does, and I can't go ahead and move her body over here, move it over there, or interrupt her potential want to go ahead and leave or do something crazy or stupid, boy, I'm just throwing myself under the bus if I can't do this first. So I'm going to get things prepared in here with full knowledge. When I leave here, she may get scared, want to do something like, well, they scare her. I got to be able to pick her up, move her over here, have full control of her whole body. So if she wants to rear up or bolt or do something stupid, I can diffuse it. I can interrupt the dialogue by being able to move her parts. Let's give this a try again. This has to get off my right leg now. Right hind to left front, a leg yield. You see my pressure going on and off, and I'm getting her off my legs and off my hands. And boy, her expression is happy. She goes, well, it's not a big deal. He's only going to ask me to do this no more than 2 or 3 times. He's got me prepared. So our learning curve is coming along pretty good because she's looking forward to doing these jobs at hand because I reward her. I don't get after her for it. Okay, move over, right to left, get the pole back, ounces of pressure. Look at that. Soft in my hands. One more time, ride the right hind to the left front. We'll go laterally, little half pulse in my hands. Wow, she's a nice little mare. So, looks to me like if we were reviewing what we're doing here, let's get her soft and pull here. Wait, right there. So I just waited there until she did this. What if I stopped her and she did this and I let go? I'd be in violation. I'd be teaching her to push through my tools. Don't let him push through your tools, your hands, your legs. Have him give. So now, could we move on up to a trot? And so we're going to cruise around here to a trot. Now, then again, we had this all done with the lead line already. We're going to trotting out here. Now, could I go ahead and get her pole here while I'm trotting? Can I get her pole while I'm trotting? I'm making contact with that pole. There, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Let's try that again. Can I get her pole while I'm trotting? Just like that. Get off my left leg. Give there. So notice when we're trotting, she'd like to make the circle a little smaller. So I'm having to use my left leg to say, don't run through that leg. Stay over here. Now watch my hands. Watch my inside leg. Watch me say no. I give right there. Had a little discussion right there. So what's happening right here, let's go ahead and talk about this. Stop her right there. Watch me get the pull back. Hang in there. Wait. Good. So, handful of rides. I'm asking her to go into a trot. She knows now I'm going to make a circle smaller, Dennis, because it's less work. And in fact, I'm going to look over there and make the circle smaller. She falls out of balance. I'm saying, well, okay, where we're at today is I know I can canter in here in a loose rein. You're going forward, but you're not in balance. You're not in frame. So today, what I'm going to do is when we trot, if I have to use my inside leg to keep you on the rail because she wants to fall through my inside leg, let's make the circle smaller, I got to get her pull, the softness. You'll see me use my leg and get her over. Let's go back to a trot. She's running through my left leg right there. I'm saying get over, give right there. Pretty cool, right? Check it out again. You'll see it. Stay in my, now get off the inside leg, get over, give right there. So wow, I got to be pretty determined here to keep her off my reins and legs, to keep a nice balanced straight line. Inside leg, good. Inside leg, good. Wow. And notice I'm not pulling on her, I'm massaging that pole and having her respecting my legs, over, inside leg, give right there. Again, right there. Wow. She's really starting to get this now, ladies and gentlemen. She's a very smart little mare. Inside leg, look at that right there. Did a nice little, she gave me her whole body right there. Now you're seeing I'm not just riding her neck and head, I'm riding her body and saying, get off that leg, over, good girl. Again, oh, good right there. So, while we're trotting along here now, we're passing this task here pretty nice of having her respond to my hands while I'm trotting and my inside leg. And don't let go till she gives. Wait, keep her walking. Right like there. And now, I'm going to come right in the middle here and rest. So what I did that time was I trotted around the pen. Initially, she wanted to look the wrong way, pull into me because the speed came. When speed comes, they'll get kind of resistant up here because they want to use that neck and head to balance with. I got to show her, use your body, not your neck and head. Let me have that body. Let me have that neck and head to get your body lined up to keep you traveling straight. What she wants to do is, no, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to look over here and get resistant and kind of just travel this way because I think it's a better idea, Dennis. I said, well, try it my way here. Just try using that body on a straight line, and I'll keep it on a straight line. And before you start losing your balance, I'll put you back in frame, and I'll let go. You'll always let go when you're on your straight line. Now, I know going in, she's going to probably try to push through my right leg like she did there. I said, no, you got to stay now on this straight line. This is the first time we tried this with her, okay? So it's pretty cool. You're seeing this right now live. This trotter. Okay, she's falling in. Get the pull and use your right leg. Get the pull, give. Don't let her fall in. There we go. Keep her on our straight line. Don't let her fall in. Get her pull, give right there. Again, my leg, the softness. Don't let her pull on. Give right there. Pretty cool. And we're going to trot here this way here. So now she's starting to go, well, if I stay on this line, it's easier. It's easier if I stay between Dennis's reins and legs. Let's get a nice cadence to our trot. And now we're going to go ahead and say, get over. Yeah, look at that. And now let's walk. I asked her to walk. She kicked it right on down to a walk. So I'm going to do a couple transitions for you here. Let's ask her to trot. Go. Build it. Inside leg. Get over. Give. Good girl. Get over. Give. Good girl. This trot. Get a good forward trot going here. Now check out this. Watch this. Watch my downwards transition. I'm going to get her straightened up here first. Now check this out. I'm posting on my correct diagonal. We're passing our pre-flight checklist before we're on a ride. Okay, now watch this. I want to walk her. I just changed my energy, and she fell right into a walk. Going to ride right over here now and go, ooh. So if you like what you're seeing, hey, come out and ride with us from 1 day to 7 days to 14 days to 24 days to a whole year program. Give us a call. We'd be happy to help you out. It's not a bad place to visit. We're an hour north of San Francisco, right in the heart of the wine country, the best restaurants in town, Sonoma County. So please, come out and see us. But it's really been a privilege, guys, having you watch me. It's been a privilege being in your living room. We're going to go ahead and look forward to seeing you next week. But don't see you in the future. We'll see you in the pasture. Hey, God bless you, and thanks so much for watching.
Introducing Dr. Stephen Alday, the creator of Lubricin.
Dr. Alday, how do we tell if a horse is lame?
Well, typically what we want to look for is we want to look for symmetry. And the gait that shows the best exposure of the symmetry or lack thereof in this particular case on subtle lamenesses is the trot, because they essentially have to use each corner symmetrically, okay, from back to front, front to back, side to side, corner to corner, okay? Unless a horse basically comes out where they're barely bearing weight, you can see that at a walk. The trot is the best gait to see that at. So if we'll watch this particular horse trot here in just a second. Let us know when you're ready. All right, we're ready. Come on. We can see that this horse lands hard has a nod and lands hard on the right front, meaning that the lameness problem is on the left front. We're pretty even behind, so we're looking at the left front causing this horse to land hard, or the nod is on the right front when the head goes down, so that the left front is your problem. Whoop. This is the best way I can tell you to detect subtle lamenesses. And then obviously you can change the surface, meaning the harder surface can be more indicative of, more subtle lamenesses like asphalt or concrete in a little tighter circle. But typically in a circle, round pen that's fairly firm. This one's not terribly firm. This is actually pretty good footing. So, this is pretty detectable as far as I'm concerned in this particular surface. So, at the trot, basically in a small confined area is the best way to tell, where the lameness problem exists.
Call today to order Lubricin at wholesale prices. Limited time offer, so call 800-732-8220 or order online at reisranch.com.
Announcing year-round clinics at Reis Ranch, Pengrove, California. Ride for 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, 24 days, 60 days, or year-round. The next Reis Ranch clinic begins August 23rd and ends September 5th. Ride 1 day, 7 days, or all 14 days. Take advantage of our weekend special. Sign up for September 21st and 22nd, and 2 people can ride for the price of 1. Call today for cost and information. 800-732-8220 or reisranch.com. Join the No Dust Love membership today for only $20. Join Dennis Reis live online in his evening classes 1 night a week. Watch and learn horse training techniques live on select weekends. Chat and ask questions of Dennis in real time. Miss a class? Not a problem. All classes are recorded. You can watch anytime. Access to a huge online library. Special pricing for Reis Ranch clinics. 25% off Wrangler Western wear. 15% off all horse handling equipment. Private access to a members-only online forum. Get help and advice from Reis Ranch instructors. An educational DVD is mailed to your doorstep every single month, and you have access to our online classroom. Join today for only $20 a month. Call now, 800-732-8220, or log on to reisranch.com. That's reisranch.com. Join the No Dust Club today and receive a Dennis Reis Ultimate Horseman's Flag for free. Don't miss out. Come and see Dennis Reis live. Call or go online for No Dust Tour free passes for the following locations. September 7th and 8th, Livermore, California. September 21st and 22nd, Pengrove, California. Call today for our 2-for-1 special. 2 people can ride for the price of 1 at all of our no-dust tour stops. Get your free passes today. Call 800-732-8220 or go online at reisranch.com.
Hi, this is Deborah Reis, and we feed all of our horses Elk Grove Milling Stable Mix feed. What makes Stable Mix the right choice? There is no corn or molasses, and it is a complete feed that's weed certified free. It includes all the necessary daily vitamins and minerals and has bran for the coat and biotin for the hoof. For more information, go to elkgrovemilling.com.